That tarnished, it seems.
Hey guys, I'm fairly average at video games, so if I can beat this guy, so can you. It actually took me exactly 100 attempts if my self-tallying was correct.
I get to go to sleep now, let me go.
After defeating this boss, I was motivated to make a guide to help other average gamers do the same. So in this video, I will share the basics of my build and the strategy of how I was able to finally beat Messmer the Impaler. If you want to skip my build details and just watch my fight strategy breakdown, you can skip to the time shown on the screen right now. Most of the footage shown was captured during my Twitch stream, so if that's something that interests you, feel free to go check that out too. Alright, and here's how I did it. First, I'm going to talk quickly about my character and my equipment loadout. For my weapon, I use the new DLC weapon, the Beast Claws. You can get these near the beginning of the DLC by defeating an NPC wandering the forest near the gravesite Plains Grace Point. Right here. I fully upgraded these to level 25 and applied the quality affinity at a point of grace. I personally used the following 4 talismans, but these are not particularly needed, so use the best ones for your build. However, a new DLC talisman I found helpful, the Crimson Amber Medallion +3, can be obtained by defeating the boss in the catacombs here. Start from the castle front Grace Point, travel up this valley, and comprehensively search the Fog Rift catacombs. And here's a hint, you can get on top of the falling spikes. I used the helmet you get from defeating the Divine Beast in Bellarat Tower Settlement to the west of the starting area, and paired it with the General Radahn armor set. I also utilized a fully leveled Mimic Tier Ashes Spirit Summon, and honestly, I can't imagine how hard this fight would be without using a Spirit Summon, so props to those who are brave enough to try. Lastly, I allocated my flasks as 11 Crimson Tiers and 2 Cerulean Tiers, and was leveled 150 with the following stats. Okay, now with that out of the way, onto the fight itself. The Messmer the Impaler fight has 2 phases and includes various attack pattern variants and combos. You should see most of the phase 1 combos after a few attempted runs, some being more forgiving than others. After entering the room, I immediately summoned my Mimic Tier Ash and prepared to dodge Messmer's first diving attack by rolling forward. I then immediately rolled backwards towards him to dodge the explosion damage and used the Savage Claw weapon skill right away. After a few tries, you should have the opening timing down and can get a good chunk of damage using any weapon. For the rest of the fight, I'll let the full gameplay roll and will chime in with my related insights. If you are able to dodge all of the attacks in a combo, you should go for the punish. If you only take some damage during a combo, you can probably still go for a punish and deal some damage. If you take a substantial amount of damage during a combo, you can take his time standing still to heal once or even twice. One attack combo you should look to punish is the one where he thrusts his spear multiple times with differing delays. On his last thrust, he will stand still and you can punish him with a full round of damage. God damn it. I got away with murder. Similarly, most of his attack combos end with him standing still and ready to take a full round of damage. I got away with murder on that one. At the beginning of the second phase, you want to do the exact same combo you did when you entered the room initially. Dodge away, dodge towards, and do a full combo of damage. After that opening, you'll transform into a snake, and you'll have to dodge his snake attacks until he transforms back into his human form. Oh, I got to heal on this phase, for once. I often found it hard to find space to heal during the second phase, so if your summon happens to draw aggro during Messmer's human form, definitely take that time to heal. Try to be as close to full HP as possible throughout the fight, as there are attacks and combos that can kill you from very high health. My personal goal was to get to the second phase with 6 health flasks left and my summon at around half health if possible. However, you can still have a successful run with less flasks left, so don't lose faith if you have to heal more often in phase 1 than you want. I almost exclusively used the Savage Claw's weapon skill, and was aiming to inflict multiple instances of bleed damage throughout the fight. The Mimic Tier Ash helps the bleed effects to build up faster and trigger more often.
America. A curse upon thee.
I get to go the f to sleep now. Let me go.
And there you go. I hope this guide helps you conquer one of the harder bosses early on in the shadow of the Erdtree DLC. If you found it helpful, drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe for variety video game content. Good luck!